Huh. It appears I've returned from the land of no content. Perfect. And what's this? I've got a movie review to do. Well, let's see what this movie is. Oh no. Oh no! So for those of you who don't know me, I'm a huge fan of the Tekken series. When I was born, it was the time of Tekken 3. It's been around my whole life, that means, and I've played most of the games up to this point. I love the characters, I love the story, the gameplay. It's my favourite fighting game series next to Marvel vs. Capcom. The action was hyped and always satisfying. Every time I won a fight, it felt good. And for a long time, I thought, yeah, this series could use a movie. Particularly a cartoon or an anime. And then years later I saw Tekken the Motion Picture. Released in 1998, Tekken the Motion Picture was originally released as a 2-part OVA in Japan. Then the American company ADV Films combined the 2 episodes into a 1-hour movie, which is what we now know as Tekken the Motion Picture. It attempted to cover the story of the first 2 games, but ended up becoming the first game with some elements from the second showing up. But you know, I can forgive taking a few liberties on the stories. After all, if the film is good on its own, then there shouldn't be a problem. Right? Well, let's look into it, shall we? So the movie begins with a narration, coupled with some weird imagery, and it's before the first minute's even up that the narrator brings up my first issue with the film.
To learn the way, ask your own flesh and blood, because one's flesh is the door to the truth. To master the way, ask your own ken or fist, because complete knowledge of one's flesh, blood, and fist is what creates one's Tekken, and Tekken is the key to life!
Hold on a second. What? Tekken is a strange word, I understand that. But you see, it's not that weird. Tekken is actually the combination of 2 Japanese words, Tetsu, meaning iron, and Ken, meaning fist. Put them together, what do you have? Iron Fist, which is why the tournaments in Tekken are called the King of Iron Fist tournament. It's not some mystical voodoo, nor is it the key to life. So the movie actually starts with the little girl crying over a dead rabbit, while the boy with eyebrows like an emperor penguin tries to comfort her, when suddenly the boy's grabbed by Master Hand.
Why are you wasting your time here? You have better things to be doing. You are weak.
She needed my help. I'm not weak.
This terrifying man is Heihachi Mishima. He's the villain of the movie. If you couldn't tell that, maybe this will prove it to you.
Lions push their cubs over a cliff and raise only the ones that climb back up.
Well, I mean, that's all well and good, Heihachi, but, no they don't. They really don't. Look, I understand that you're trying to find a justification for throwing your son off a cliff, and I can understand that. I mean, throwing kids off cliffs, exhilarating. But do your research next time, you little scamp. Now, go on, throw him off.
So this is just the end of the review right now. If you watch any more of this, then you'll just be watching the rest of the movie.